Hi, Ladybird Spirit Light here, and today I wanted to talk about 5 different ways you can clear your space and your home to cleanse and clear and open up the space and have it feel really good and shiny and nice. So let's dive in, but before we do that, I want to give you a couple different resources that you can look into yourself. One is a book by Karen Kingston. Anything by her is actually really great, and she does a lot of things around decluttering and decluttering using feng shui, if you're interested in that as well. And the book that I use a lot is called Sacred Space by Denise Linn, and this is a really amazing book, so check that one out. And no, I'm not sponsored. But let's now get into tip number 1 for clearing your space. Okay, guys, so the first, what I'm going to call this category of tools that you can use for space clearing is all around using sound. Now, you have the easiest tool already in your possession. It's called hands. And they can clap, they can snap, they can make noise. So you can use these if you don't have anything at all. But yes, and sometimes I do feel like clapping or slapping in certain areas of the home that just feel really stuck or dense, and it just isn't releasing. Another tool you can use is a rattle, and it can be any rattle. This particular one has some type of shell on it. I like it because it makes a lot of really loud noise when it's shook. But you can do anything that resonates with you around a rattle. Another tool you can use is singing bowls. Now, I know some people get a little weirded out about the singing bowls because they can't figure out how to do it. I'm going to show you how easy it is in a really simple way, which is just this. So you can just hit it a little bit on the side and it makes a nice ring or tone. And another way you can do it is clicking it on the side as so, but then taking the mallet and going around. I like to click it on the side just to kind of get the sound started. It makes it easier. And I know sometimes, we struggle with that. So, and it's just even pressure going around, and it makes this really big, bright, cleansing sound. It just feels good. It feels good vibrationally on the body and for the home. Yes, I got another tool around sound. This is a crystal tuner, and I sell it on my website, and it comes with a clear quartz. And the quartz is actually stronger than the metal of the tuning fork, so you don't have to worry about hurting the crystal. What I love about this is it uses sound with the frequency of the crystal, which is quartz, which amplifies. And it's a very, very, very beautiful, bright sound. I'm going to show you and see if it comes through. So I just love the sound of this. It's just really very intense. Which really feels like it's clearing the space. Okay, so category number 2 for space clearing is using air. And you can use feathers, of course, but it has a nice cutting motion. It has it feels like it's really pushing things aside. And you can use this intuitively going around your rooms. Another thing you can do is you can use feathers with sage sticks or Palo Santo, and just kind of push it off as you go. It's called smudging. And the thing you want to be careful about with smudging, not so much the Palo Santo, but the sage sticks, which I don't have on me at the moment. The sage or any other type of smudge bundles, they tend to... the little hot pieces fall off. So make sure you always have a little container. I use this beautiful shell to catch any pieces that might be falling off, especially if you're using a feather with your smudge bundle. This little hot pieces can go everywhere. So just a tip to know. So another air tip is to use what we call the feng shui crystal, because it is on a red string, silk string, and it's 9 inches long. It's auspicious color. But we also like this around the space because it brings in the light of the sun, or if the light of the sun hits it, you get rainbows everywhere. It just feels good, and it has, it breaks up, fast moving chi in a space. There's so many uses and ways to use this. It's endless, but I like to use this in space clearing as well as a tool to brighten up any dark areas. All right, on to tip number 3. This category is crystals. So with crystals, I like to use selenite rods. And not only will it clear your own aura, your own energy, which I think I've talked about in another video, you can check that out, but it can also clear the space. And you would, like ones that maybe have a point on the end, doesn't have to be, but you can also use smaller pieces of selenite and just place them over windows or doors. Just it holds in brings in only positive light for your space, and it just brightens everything up. Some other crystals that you can use are these Himalayan quartz crystals. You can just go around moving them around the space, pushing them through the air, and just using your own intuition to see, what needs to be cleared. But always do yourself first before you move around your space. But these crystals have an amazing vibration, and it just amplifies out and pushes out any negative or emotions or vibrations from your home. And I couldn't talk about crystals without bringing in apophyllite. So apophyllite, I've talked about before, but it's a very high vibe crystal, and I like just having it in like anywhere where you meditate, or any room or any space that you want to feel a little extra special or a little high vibe. I use this a lot with my work, and you can also use it on your body to clear your body as well as your space. The 4th tip I have for you is about space clearing with your mind. Yeah, I bet you didn't think you could do that, huh? So there are great visualizations out there that you can use for space clearing your home with just being in a meditative mode or frequency. So we want to get you, breathing nicely, and then you can just simply imagine a blanket of white light, pure light, and it starts at the very bottom of your home, surrounds your entire home, and it's like a sheet of light that lifts up through the home, and you can just imagine it going very, very slowly, going up through your home, and it's just taking all the heavy, heavy energy and lifting up and out and through up to the heavens. So we would just want to take this white light from down all the way up through your home up to the heavens. And that's just one really simple meditation, and there's others out there you can explore. So yes, it's all about intention and visualization, imagination, and you can do this. It is a real thing. There's unseen energies out there that you just don't know what it is because you don't see it with these eyes. So you have to use this eye. Okay. All right. And tip number 5 for space clearing your home is light language. Yes, light language, my favorite. So I go to people's home and I space clear, with all the tools that I have and whatever my intuition is telling me what tool to pick up where. And so I use all 5 of these: the sound, the air, the crystals, the visualization, the imagination, and I use light language. So that is another aspect or another way you can clear your home, is using high vibrational vocals, your own voice. So you can use this even if you don't know light language. You can use your own voice. You can sing, you can dance, you can use your body to just uplift, make uplifting energy in a space. You can tone, and it can be whatever it needs to be, just tones to kind of clear out the energy of your home. You might feel a little weird if you're not used to it, but it's something I definitely encourage you to try, because it's the power of your own voice. So there you have it, all 5 different ways and techniques on how to do space clearing. And soon I will do a event or maybe a YouTube video, we'll have to see, about light language that is made just for space clearing your home, that you can listen to or play, and it will just take all the gook away. And of course, as always, I appreciate you and thank you, and see you next time.